Hello, everybody. Welcome to, well, today it's going to be, I guess, art therapy, art and chill with the usual Tuesday thing. That's the what are we going to do today thing. We got Pi, the superstar. We got Isla, the star of the show. We have me without my makeup and looking super ugly this week because I've got a cold. Yay! Just what we wanted. So what because I can't stand to look at myself here at like this, I'm gonna throw myself. Yeah, she did. She shot in like a rocket. You know what she wants? She wants the magic temptations. Whoa! I don't need a space heater, Pi. Haha. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, E. But I'm going to bring in... The Pi knows what showtime means exactly. It means temptations time. Right on. I'm going to bring in the iPad. Get myself to work. I see you, Easy Herbs and Thomas Christ in the front row, and a few more people sitting in the lurking lounge with their notes pads. Either that or they're just straight up sleeping. And I will show you. Geez, my head is empty. And I'm going to bring in the iPad and we're going to make some pretty stuff. Whee! Yep, the Pi's still here. Here she is. She's still beautiful. She's the most beautiful, isn't she? She's so beautiful. Anyway, there's my giant iPad. I figure maybe we can throw in some mellow music. Let's find one of my good old-fashioned chill music potions here. Yeah, the reason I haven't been putting any makeup on this week is because my sinuses are stuffed, and it makes it feel gross when I rub things on my face. So I'm just putting my usual lotion and things. Thomas is spreading some exciting links for you down there in the chat, so that you can connect with me further or support me in various different ways. It is so fun. I can't tell you how awesome it is to be able to support those people that you work, that you enjoy what they are doing. Let's see, what about moon drones? Will moon drones sound good? Just a little quiet music and vibey chill to hang out with while we make some while we make some pretty stuff. Do 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 do. I still got that beginning music in my head. Whoops. Let me get my launch pad up. Whoop. Foundationing and powdering. Yeah, I put a little foundation on my cheeks because I had a zit. Nothing like a zit to make one feel gorgeous and feminina. Yeah, totally. Totes. Let's see if this sounds like anything. That's kind of nice. Ooh. Fortunately, I love zits. All right, I say, hey, Ed Zielinski, I say let's open up Procreate today. I was just looking at this. This is a picture of a burnt out log near my house, and I'm trying to make it look more like a dragon. No, kitty. No. So there's a few things you can do here. So I like to open up a Procreate, and I like to open up a superimpose X. The click. Oh geez. Yeah, remember? I do remember that because I had zits then. Now I know. Or did I? Let's see. We'll just have we'll just put something random in here. Oh, let's search for a dragon. Ooh. See if we can find one that looks like... Wow. I haven't eaten yet, Easy. Some of these are really cool. Want to find like a dragon head or a face to superimpose. Ooh. Oh, wait. This is so cool. Ooh, yeah, let's put that in there. This might be a good day to fast. Can you fast slow? Yep. Ooh, so let's see. I want to... Let's go editor or transform. Watch, see? Flip horizontally. See, now this is yeah, that's pretty cool. Now let's try masking. Mask tool. Auto mask person. Nothing found. Auto mask object. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So then you can hop in and restore. And then I can, I'm going to use my pencil too, so you won't be able to see it as well, but I do kind of, let's see. And now we'll bring our brush size down so you can see what the brush size is, and we'll turn it back to erase. We'll grab that. And I'm going to just try to... Perfect. So now we'll take this layer, current layer image, and hit the share sheet, and then copy. And now we'll wing back over to, whoops, not here, but to Procreate. And now how you see, to want to action, we're on the action menu. And here I'll switch to the what you can see here. Add a paste. Allow paste. Wow, there it is. Now we have a new layer, and we've pasted this little dragon. You can paste this dragon face onto this dragon. That looks pretty cool. Hey, Dom Father, welcome, welcome. Right, so you want to pop out of that now, and okay, if you notice, we'll see the inserted image is on one layer, and the photograph is on a second layer. So cool. Let's make sure we're on the layer that we want to mess with. And then we'll come in here and we'll come to this adjustments panel, and we're going to use liquefy, because look at that little, there's a little bit of a thing right here. See, I'm going to move this. Wow. See? I'm just moving this whole bit so that it fits right there. See? Wow. Now I've got a face on my dragon. So we can go back over. I'm just going to do a few different projects like these when we're in there. Hey, Jim. Right on. Back to superimpose. So I'm just going to finish what we're doing here. Back to editor. And then we'll just hide this layer so we don't see it. We'll add a new layer. We'll add stock. Maybe one of these bodies, we can get a lizard body or something to look. It's very cool. I love to just look and find pictures that fit into photos and make them look cool. Maybe I'll type lizard this time. Aha! There we go. That might work. And you can make these things less transparent. You can kind of blend them into each other. Maybe this one. Let's auto mask this guy. Ooh, there we go. Well, that looks pretty cool. We'll bring these bounding boxes in because we always do, if you remember when I do the art stuff. Lizard. Right on. And then once again, I come in to the share sheet, upper right hand corner, show you right here, upper right hand corner. And then you tap current layer image. And then you just hit the share and say copy. And then I hop in. I go back over to Procreate. Let's just throw this lizard down. Actions. Paste. Procreate would like to paste from Superimpose X. Do you want to allow this? Of course I want to allow this. So, whoop, turn it around. So, we obviously need to start masking this. Let's start by masking. Or actually, let's use our eraser. We'll erase its head. Now back to, yep, see? See, that doesn't actually fit, does it? But that doesn't mean you can't take bits and pieces of it and make it look like it fits. Like, one thing we can do is drag this underneath the previous one. There you go. Now you can't see that part. Whoa. We probably want to make this a little less opaque. Let's see, right here. There we go. If you hit the little number, or the little letter right next to the edge of your layer, you'll see that it's in normal, and we'll bring our opacity down. Then we bring in our eraser again, and we just erase parts of it that don't belong. So basically what I was doing is borrowing the look of the back of the thing right there. You know, the back of the lizard. LOLs. Uh-oh, I just dropped my thing that you put here. What do you call that thing? Coaster, that's right. Let's come back into our little face. My face seems kind of like it should be farther down now. There we go. Now I've just got this sort of weird little facey face thing. So I guess we're gonna want some kind of that was a great time to be a kid. So I'm gonna use this brush, the smudging brush. It smushes two things together, two textures together. So let's look for a material. Ooh, how about this zombie skin material? So as I use the zombie skin to kind of make it look like we've got a zombie lizard. Morning, Jade. How you doing today? Let's make sure we're back. Let's get back on layer 1 here, and I'm going to start bringing in. We'll change our. Let's see. Let's change this to organic, clay, cotton. Maybe this clay, that would work. That might be a fun way to. Here we go. Make it just kind of look like we're in somewhere else. See? I'm just sort of obscuring the outside details. Wow, that looks pretty cool, actually. It looks kind of like a little monster, eh? All the zombies move west down Ventura Boulevard. Indeed. Now let's see how we're going to kind of want something. I mean, we've just got this. What we could put something in the background. We could put like castles, or let's head back over. We'll hide that. We'll look for another layer. And now I'm going to be castles. Ooh, yes. Those will look really good in the background. Maybe this one. Let's auto mask our castle. Interesting. Remove mask. We'll have to do this one by hand. You're not giving Facebook your real identity? What is wrong with you? Wait. All right. Let's come back in here. Restore. We're going to use restore, and we're going to bring back some of this. We'll just, I know it sucks that you have to bring so much back in. There we go. Now I can start working on the edges. So we'll bring back erase. We'll pull it way down. Whee! Nope, first we'll pull it up, and then we'll get more of this out here. We can get right up to the edge. Make it smaller. That's what she said. That's never what she said. She never said make it smaller. The vessel at the pestle. It's a brew, that is true. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's funny. Yep, I'm just erasing, you know, just having fun. Because we're just going to throw this in the background of a... I love this music. It's so relaxing. There we go. Now back to the top. So first I'm gonna outline it with this small. You outline it with, oh, let's make that even bigger. Here we go. Because it's not like it has to be perfect. Because we're blending and we're suggesting. So if you are interested in a lot of this Procreate stuff, one of my favorite channels for that is called Art with Flow. That's FLO. That's where I learned a lot of my techniques that I use, which I obviously need to brush up on. It's been a while since I did some art on here or anywhere, and I really miss it, actually. Hey, it's Dave, Studio 6+1. So good to see you today. Today is art day. I was my breath. So I have kind of a cold slash flu, I think. I don't even know what to call it, but it definitely has congestion and such. And it really is making it hard for me to think. Has that ever happened to you? Scribble, 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 scribble. Can you believe I make cool visuals with this shoddy of a setup? Ooh, thanks so much, Thomas. Yeah, go check out if you're really interested, because Procreate is not very expensive. I believe it's like $10 US, and it really has And superimpose X is under $10. I think it might be $5. Between the two of them, I do pretty much every regular art thing I do. I use Procreate because it has more blending modes and it has more more export types. It's just a bit more compatible with other art stuff. This looks like it's worthy. We'll do like that, yeah. And then we'll click okay, there we go. So now let's go to current layer image, share, copy, come back to Procreate, and use the action menu. Okay, just here's my cursor. I'll show you right up here. It's to this first one to the right, this wrench, and you click on add and paste, allow paste. Well, that doesn't look very good there, does it? Let's put it somewhere where it might look like it fits. Here, let's put it right next to there. And then we get to this layer, and what we can do with the inserted image is when we tap on this number, which, let me go take it, there you go, the number, and then there's your opacity slider. And then you can actually try all these different color burn, linear burn, normal, lighten, screen, color dodge, add, lighter color, overlay, soft light, hard light, vivid light, linear light, pin light, hard mix, difference, exclusion, subtract, divide, hue, saturation, color, lumen. That's what I'm talking about. All of these. Actually, hard light works okay here. And then I'm going to want to come back, and I'm going to go into this adjustments layer. We'll hop down to liquefy again. And I'm just going to liquefy out this little kind of line here. I'm going to take it all, like, I just spread it all the way to the... Now we have kind of a light up there. Affinity Designer. You also use Affinity Designer, which has a permanent license. The Procreate Animate, you mean the Procreate Dreams? Or is there another one? Alright, so there, now we've got kind of a castle rolling up there. And I'm going to kind of whoop, 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 whoop. No, what we have is I have a glimmer. Like I have a light brush. So I'm going to use the light brush to kind of... See? Now we kind of have this other thing going on here. Sort of takes out the... Let's go back down to our original layer. This is our original layer, and I'm going to use my smudge brush. And now I'm going to smudge in this bit where you might want a smaller brush. So just to show you, here I'm gonna just go across and show you all of the different instructions on your screen. So gallery takes you back to your home screen, where you keeps all your projects, where you can start a new project. The wrench here is actions. It includes add, which is insert file, insert photo, take a photo, add text, copy, cut, copy canvas, paste. And then there's a canvas menu where there's crop and resize. So if I wanted to say, get this foreground out of here, I could just pull this up. See if I can pull it up. There we go. Here, there, and now we've changed the kind of photo we have. Let's go done. Hey, we just cropped our canvas. Now we have this whole different vibe. I think it might be fun to start bringing like fantasy in here, you know? Let's use the smudge. We'll smudge out this. Smudge out the. Let's go in and find this lizard skin. We'll liquefy the lizard skin. Isn't that fun? Look at that. I'm just stretching the lizard skin so that it fits the parameters of the shape underneath it. Just so I'm grabbing the texture, basically. What's that? Bring out the fuzzy cuffs feature. Hey, it's Pete Johns. Right. So, as I was saying... Uh-oh, I've lost my cursor. So your canvas, you have animation assist, page assist, drawing guide. These are all things for a more in-depth Procreate thing. Then we have share. You can share it in all these different files. You can share it as a Procreate image, a PSD, a PDF, a JPEG, a PNG, a TIFF, and then you can share each layer separately. PDF, PNG files, animated GIF, animated PNG, animated MP4, animated HVEC. Then you can make a time-lapse replay of it, a time-lapse recording, export the time-lapse video. You can choose your preferences, which is your light interface, using it right or left-handed, which means where your instructions are going to be. Show a canvas like a grid underneath it. Hey, Seven Dust. Then you have a brush cursor. I love the brush cursor because it shows you the shape that you're putting down when you are in the thing. Night, Jim. So then you have your gesture controls, your smoothing, size and opacity sidebar, which I'll take down. Size and opacity is, damn it, why did you go away? See this blue dot where I'm holding down on the pencil? Right here on the far left center. That is to find, now you see, you can change the color to anything that's in here. So say I want some of this, I want to, there we go. Let's say I've got this. Let's find one of these greens in here. There we go. So I've got this kind of brownish green. Hey, Costa TSL. And then with using the top slider, you can see it says size. That's the biggest size you can have, is that size light. Because this is that light thing. And this is opacity. So that's 100% opacity. And see, as you slide, a picture will tell you exactly what's going on. So now we'll make sure we're on our first layer, because that's the only one that has stuff there. Now see, watch. Whee! Now our light's just a different color. I think we should add something more in the background. Let's go back to superimpose. We'll hide this one. And let's see, we'll go to stock, which is why we have this. We could add some more castles. Let's try this castle. Auto mask. There we go. Kind of, let's like leave this one the way it is. Yeah, let's do. We'll throw this castle in there. Then you come up all the way to the top right, and you use that, always the share sheet. That's that rectangle with the up arrow in it. You could take your current layer image, and I'm just saving it as a PNG. I'm touching share and then copy. Then you come back over to your Procreate, and you come back to that actions menu, that all the way, the second to the left on the top, the little wrench, and you select add as an action, and then you once again paste. You allow the paste. See, this has already got a nice see, now you've got it like kind of sitting on this line. So you take that out, and then of course we're gonna have to smush that because it looks like it doesn't blend. So what you do is just blend the edges. I just blend my edges. This blending, blend. Smushy, smushy. What am I blending with? I'm blending with clay. Let's find something else to blend with. Like maybe this compressed charcoal. That looks like a fun thing to blend with. So I'm just, if you can see, there's a little cursor that looks like the brush I'm using. Now we'll go back to, let's go back to the layer, the bottom layer. We'll just, once again, we're just gonna grab and bloop, 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 bloop. Now it kind of looks like there's some castles on the hill. Starting to look like a field. It is a field. And you can just see, like, I like that it's there's a suggested shape. It's not a real shape yet. What else could we populate this with? Let's add some more layers of buildings. All right, kitty. If you get in the lap. Yeah, I'm not good at drawing or painting, so I have to rely on this kind of stuff myself. Like when I'm here, see, just sort of. You work on all the layers and then you just do different things. You're smearing. See, when I smear this down, ooh, yeah, that starts to look better. It looks more like a real field. Yeah. We'll hop over. We'll find like one more set of castle or something, maybe. Kind of like these castles, so we'll hide that layer. We'll add a new one. Like, look for something that would fit in that spot. These are some really cool stock images. Yeah, I just cut apart stock images. I throw them. Ooh, this is really good. This might work there. We'll auto mask that. Yeah. Let's give it a... I always bring my bounding boxes in so we don't have a lot of slop. Slop! Right on. Then back to the top right. Up arrow with a... You know what I'm talking about. So share, copy, back over to our Procreate, and actions, add, paste, allow paste. Yeah, there we go. And then, of course, since we're right here, we'll smudge the bottom. I'm going to bring its opacity down just a smidge. There we go. 77. That might work. Now see, when I look at this up on the screen, up on my main screen, it looks pretty cool, actually. I'm going to go back to the original layer, and I'm going to smudge some of that light stuff I did earlier. We'll smudge it with the a big compressed charcoal. We're just running over our charcoal. Running over that. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah. Ooh, get that smear going. I had a brush called Cat Scratch, and it was the right amount of straight and jagged line that made some really cool mountains. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it's starting to look like a field. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to use this distortion. Whoops, not that. So the next to your... Darn it. Oh, there it is. There, yay, she's back. Sweet. So I can continue with a little bit of extra information on the menus. This is from the gallery, and then there's the wrench, and then there's the sparkle. And the sparkle is called adjustments. And you can use hue, saturation, and brightness, not touching that, color balance, curves, gradient map, Gaussian blur, motion blur, perspective blur, noise, sharpen, bloom, glitch, halftone, chromatic aberration, clone, and liquefy. Liquefy is one I'm always using because it allows you to just sort of... Whoops. It allows you, when you're liquefying... It allows you to kind of smudge out. See? So I'm smudging the edges of this castle so that they go with the other ones. I'm smearing them out. Make it a little more kind of crooked and look like it's off in the distance. And just a little off and not so straight, and nobody wants anything all straight. All straight lines look stupid and ugly, and they're not natural. Let that be said to you, people. Certain people out there who think everything should be straight. You should probably go F yourselves. Anyway, that looks pretty cool with liquefy. So undo liquefy. So this third thing around is for cutting and adding, removing, copy, pasting, feathering, color filling, making rectangulars, ellipses. This next one over, this next is actually your transform or select. It selects it. You can snap it, you can flip it, you can smack it up, flip it, rub it down, rotate it 45, fit it to the entire canvas, snap it to the nearest thing, distort it, warp it. Very cool. And then of course this to the right hand side of the top of your screen is your brush library, and this is the painting brush. And as you can see, there are so many brushes. There's these light brushes all the way from, let's see which ones I've used recently: glimmer, compressed charcoal, clay, zombie skin, wood, marker roll, opticon, and triangulum. And there's so many more than that. There's airbrushing textures, there's calligraphy textures, there's abstract, charcoals, spray paints, materials, vintage, just really all kinds of incredibly cool stuff. Jenny! Then you have your smudging brush. It's all the same brushes. So you can use your brush to paint, to smudge, or to erase. You can even erase in a... Watch this. I'll just erase something like water. Mad splashes. So if I want to erase some splashes, let's do it. I'm probably going to undo this in a second. Let's make sure we're on the right layer. It would be layer 1. Come back to erase, and then I could be like, see, if you can watch, now it's like splashing bleach on stuff. Of course, so 2 fingers tap will undo. Boom. Meow Hugh. And but also your undo and redo buttons are right here at the bottom of this. So remember what I was talking about earlier, this little square in the center on the left is to capture a color. You just find the thing, there's a little crosshair in the center, and you place the crosshair, and look at that, you've got your custom color. And that when you get your custom color, then you have your size and opacity. So I could just paint in. So I've got the paint. Now look, if you can't even see it, but if I add a new layer here, let's add a new layer. We'll drag it to the top. Whoops. So you hold down on layers, you pull up. Can you see how it's going? Now, right? Now I'm going to take the top layer and I'm going to pull it under that. Yeah, there we go. That worked a little better. How does this compare to using real life instruments? It's a lot better for me. I have spazzy fingers, so imagine we've got this layer over the top. So the best part about using these kinds of drawings is like it's non-destructive. So if you don't want to destroy your original picture, you can leave your picture, which I didn't do. I did do destructive stuff on my picture and constructive stuff on top of my picture. But you can also, like, now I've got a top layer. Now I'm just like, look, I'm crossing everything out. Ah! I just covered it all with this Well, that looks stupid. I don't like that. So if you did, now I'm going to hide the layer. So now look, everything is back the way it was. Okay, yeah, so I did a bunch of painting over it. Redo move layer. Yeah, it looked like a faded page from an old book. Yeah. So that's why I just keep on, you know, so now when you're on over the top, you can actually take and you could like come in and like say use this Galaxius, right? And then I could come in and let's pull a color. There we go. Let's pull this color, this brown. And now I'll just come along and I'm gonna try to just sort of like see how I just added like this brown here, right? Now I'll take that and I'll smudge it down. It's just smudging the color, smudging it. So now it looks, it creates that effect of it being more far away, you know? And the thing is nothing that's happening underneath is affecting it. You can try using the hair ones for tall grass. Ooh, yes, let's do. Let's go in. And organic, is that the one? Or materials? Flowing hair, short hair, fine hair. Let's try fine hair. And we'll just... let's use a like a lighter color and we'll work it over the top. Let's find a really light pale green. There's a nice pale green. And we'll make larger. And I'm just like, yeah. This is kind of... I'm probably even worse than you are, Easy. Like tufts of long grass. Whee! Then you can bring them up. You could just bring stuff up over these little edges too, you know? Make it look more. And then of course you want to vary your sizes. So some stuff looks farther away and some stuff looks closer together. I'm just kind of whoopity 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 whoopity. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it starting to look kind of cool? It does have a pretty interesting little look. Yeah, by contrast, it would work as fire if you were using... Pour some over the front edge of the creature. Good idea. Some large grass. Right over here. Whoop. Just kind of, yeah, like edge up that. Bring the size back down a little more. Whee! bitty, bitty. What are you doing, kitty? All right. Hey, well, it's 1:55. So, at my time, there is no reason that we need to hang around too much longer. But I did show you a lot of really interesting little tricks and ways to, F around. This is like under $20. This costs less than going out to coffee with your sweetheart. You have kind of a weird grassy kind of thing. And then of course when it's time to export the whole picture, let's export the whole picture. Use share image. Let's share it as a PNG. It exports. And then I say save image. So now it's saved in my photos. We'll close that. We'll close that. Well, let's open photos and find what we've just done. Whoops. There it is. Woohoo! Weird bird demons and people blowing trumpets out their butts for Hieronymus Bosch. Exactly. That kind of stuff. So the two main apps I use today are Superimpose X and Procreate. And a photo from my own photos is a photo of a burnt out log in a field. Next up, we've got Jade Star. Let me say bye to you with my face, despite the fact I'm not the fan of my face today. But needs must, my friends, needs must. Jade Star is next with J Amp Percussive. I'm really excited about this app, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching this cool stuff. I'm hoping that more people watch it later. But whatevs, right? I made it through a show when I don't feel all that good, so what can we say, right? Tomorrow I will be back and I can play acoustic guitar and I can sing. I practiced. I tried it last night. And so acoustic corner is on, and I'm going to be singing folk songs and classic rock songs, kind of maybe peace songs, right? All right, I'll see you guys over at Jade's and the other things, something, yeah. Right on, my friends. Biggest love, and all the peace that you can carry, baby. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much.